Hi, and welcome to BremSter Puzzles, and back to the World Puzzle Federation 2015 Round 7 pack set by Italian puzzle constructors, and this is a classic Sudoku created by the setter Non-Zero. This is a 70-point classic Sudoku, so I'm expecting to be here a while. Normal, this is, 70 points. I have no idea what I'm in for on this one, other than I'm expecting it to be really brutal. There may be some really tricky logic in this one, which I don't know. We'll find out together, I suppose. As always, in the description below, there'll be a link to this puzzle, as well as to the World Puzzle Federation website, where you can download every puzzle in their archive from 2014 up until today. So let's get on to the rules so I can get into the solve. So normal Sudoku rules: in every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. There's no putting it off any longer. Let's restart the puzzle. To restart my timer, let's give this a shot. Okay, so 1's in box 6 can't be there or there, so I can pencil mark 1 in 2 places. I'm looking for restrictions. 8 is in one of those two. Oh, I can place an 8. That is an 8, which puts 8 in one of those 2 places. Okay. 8, 8. Can I do more with 8s? 8. Yes, 8 is pointing in one of those 2, which places an 8 in the corner, which puts 8 in one of those 2 places. So that's not done much. Well, it kind of has. Yes. What? No, it's broken the no, it hasn't broken the puzzle. There's an 8 right there. I'm so nervous. I'm already falling apart. Where is 6 in this column? I can't put 6 in any of those. So this is a 6, which lines up with 6, putting 6 in one of those 2. But this is a triple now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 9. And there's no 7 there. There's no 5 there. So, but these means these, well, the 7 and the 7 line up, putting 7 down here, but that's in 3 different places, and I don't want to pencil mark that yet. But this is now a 1-3 pair, because I can't put 1 or 3 in any of those cells. This is a 1-3 pair, which means these are 2 and 4, which puts 2 in one of those 2. 4, however, well, 4 can't go in any of those. 4 is in one of those 2, which puts 4 in one of those 2. Not as powerful, but making some progress. This has not resolved. Can I use it to do anything with this? I don't know, but I like the way that resolved. So 5, hang on, 3, 4, and 5 have to go into this box. Yeah, where's 5 in this box? This is the 5, and now we're a 3 and 4. This is 3 and 4. The 3 and the 4 are looking off, making this the 1 and this the 3. This is now a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. The 6 and the 7 already in row 5 make that the 9. The 9 looks back, making that the 5, taking 5 out of there, and this is a pair, which is a 1-4 pair. Nice. Not sure how to resolve these though, but this has become a pair now. 1 and 2. Because I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in those. Ooh. Nine is now in one of these 2 because of the 9s looking down and the 9 looking across. So one is in one of those 2. 2. No. 5 is in one of those 2. Hang on a minute. These digits are from 6, 7, 8, 9, and that can't be 7 or 9. So that's only 6 or 8. And these digits are from 2, 6, 7, and 9. Because I've got, I've got 1. They can be 2. 3, 4, 5. They could be 6, 7, 9. These are only from 2, 6, 7, 9. I can't put 6 there, but I can't put 7 or 9 there. This is a 2 or a 6. There's no 7 there. So this is a 2, 9. Yeah, it's not quite there. That's from 2, 6, 7, 9. So it's from, sorry, it's not from 2, 6, 7, 9. It's from 2, 6, 8, 9. So this is from 6, 8, 9. Not quite seeing how to use that. 4 is in one of those two. One is in one of those. That's not it. This digit is restricted. It says 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 8. This is only 4 or 9. I'm just looking for places that are restricted, and I'm maybe getting a little better at it. I don't know. So what's in this column? And then there's 5 digits to place. 2, 3, 4, 8, and 9. Right. And I can't place 3 or 8 in any of those. So this is a 3-8 pair, and this 3 makes this the 8 and this the 3. This is 2, 4, or 9, and it can't be a 4. This is a 2 or a 9. But these are a triple. 1, 7, 9. There's no 9 in the middle. There must be a 9 in one of those two. 3, 3 means 3 is in one of those two. 8 and 8 means 8 is in one of those two. So where do I look for the restriction now? Is it row 7? 1, 2, 5, 7, and 9. So this is only 1 or 7 because it can't be 2, 5, or 9. And this can't be 2, 5, or 9. So this is only 1 or 7, giving me a 1, 7 pair, making that a 9. So this isn't the 9, this is the 9. And these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are 2 and 5. Which, well, 5 is in one of those two. 5 is not in any of those. 5 is in one of those two. I was hoping that would do more. Can I do anything with the 1, 7? I can't, not yet. What about column 7? 2, 4, 5, and 6. So this can't be, this is 4 or 6 because it can't be 2 or 5. Sorry. I found some really cool stuff. Don't know how to use it. So Nothing is looking particularly restricted, like nothing like anything that was previously. So these can't be 7, 8, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 3, or 6. That's. Is it this bottom row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. So this is 1, 2, 3. Because it can't be 4 or 7. So 3 is in one of those two, but I've already got that. The 8s in the central stack aren't helping much. Or, at the moment, at all. I don't want to start just trying chains. I'd like to find more. I see a lot of people who solve these things by they load up a script for Sudoku pad that puts in all of the digits that aren't seen, and then they turn on the pencil mark checker, and then they just remove what's read. I don't want to do that. That doesn't feel like solving. That just feels like following the instructions the computer gives you. It's not what I want to do. But it's really common. 1, 7. 1 is here, 7 is here. I've got that. 3 is in one of those 3, but 3 is down here. That's not it. So am I looking for... I don't have enough pen... I mean... Nine is in one of those two. 9 is in one of those 3. This column, 1, 3, 4, 6, 7. So this is 1, 6, or 7 only. So there has to be a 3 or 4 up here, and it can't be here. Where's 3, 4 in this column? I can't put 3 or 4 there. I can't put 3 or 4 there. This is a 3 or a 4. So this is 1, 6, or 7. That gives me a 3, 4 pair. I like that spot. Could it give me something, please? I really liked that spot. One is in one of those two cells. Bingo! Bingo! In column 5, 1 has to be in one of those two cells. Proving it, I can't put 1 there, I can't put 1 there, I can't put 1 in any of those because of the 1, 4 pair, and I can't put 1 in any of those. 1 is in one of the yellow cells. In this column, I've got 1, 2. I've already explained X-wings on previous videos, both in the previous one, I think I did one, but that means this can't be a 1, that's a 7, that's a 1. So these are 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is 1, 3, 4. This is 1, 2, 4. 1 has to be in one of those now. No, it doesn't. But the 1 says this isn't the 1. These are 5, 6, 7, and 8. So this is 5, 6, 7. 6 is so these are 5, 7, and 8. There's no 5 there. That's a 7 or an 8. But this can't be a 1 for the same reason. So 1 is in one of those 3 cells. One is in, oh, no, I've already got 1 in this box. What am I talking about? So I'm looking for another X-Wing, or my pencil marks are failing me. I got this 1 and the 7, but I already had those. So it actually, all it gave me was this 1 and this 7. And it removed a 1 from here. I was really happy with that. I've made a couple of spots I'm really happy with, and they haven't led anywhere that I can use. I liked that spot. Trying to see if there's something else going on. 6s in those. Well, not really. Three, 4. So these are the same digit. But and this digit is in one of those 2. If it was here, this would be 6, 9. And these would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That'd be 8. That'd be 7. I don't see a problem there. This column. No, I don't think so. This can't be 1, 2. It can be 3. It can't be 4, 5, 6. It can't be 7, 3, 6, or 8. So 7 is in one of those 2. Can I disprove 7 from either of those? If this is a 4, that's a 4. Oh, that just works, doesn't it? Yeah, there's an X-Wing on 4s. That just works. I was trying to follow the chain of 1s and 2s, but there's no point doing that. What am I missing? If it's just a random cell somewhere in the grid that is, this cell is heavily restricted, so The yellow X-wing on ones is not helping me that I can see. If one is here, one is here, one is here, that's fine. If one is here, one is here, one is here, and that's fine. Hang on. If this is 1, oh yeah, that just becomes 1 or 7, and that's fine. Because if that's 1, that's 7, that's 1. If this is 1, that's 6. And that's 1. Yeah, that works. If that's 1, that's 1. That's 2, that's 1. That's 1. I can never put 1. Why have I got 1 in either of those? Because I've got an X-wing on ones. So that was really dumb of me to put 1 in either of those. But so 1 is in one of those 2. And 1 is in one of those 3. And 1 is in one of those 2. But they're just the places that's left. While it is a swordfish, it's not actually doing anything. They're just the places where 1s haven't been placed. Which is probably what was happening with 4s on the previous puzzle, and I was just overcomplicating things. This is a scanning fail. This is absolutely a scanning fail, isn't it? I'm going to check with the pencil mark checker. It's not telling me anything. Okay. This can't be 1, 2. It could be 3, 4. Can't be 5. It can be 6, 7. That's 3, 4, 6. That's not helpful. Where is restricted? This is 1, 2, 3. It can't be 4. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. That's not restricted. So 3 is in one of those 2. Is there an X-wing on 3 somewhere? Yeah, 3 is in those. So 3 has to be... I can't put 3 in any of those. Oh, I can put 3 there. That's complete nonsense. This is not an X-wing on 3s. 3 can go there, no problem. If I put 3 there, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know. This may be the puzzle I can't do. Or I need to stop and get help. This is a 2, that's a 4. If that's a... No, that's not going to help me. I'm looking for even... I'm looking for Y-wings. And I'm not seeing any. One, 2, 3, 4. I can't put 3, 4 here. So what can this be? 1, 2, can't be 3, 4, 5, can't be 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 6, 7. This one can be 3, 4 though. Which opens everything up. How does this solve? I really liked some of these early deductions, but they don't seem to have gone anywhere. And now I've got just too many open digits. Is this literally just pencil mark everything and then use the pencil mark checker? Which I know didn't exist when people were solving these, but I've almost pencil marked every cell. So these are 2, 4, 5, and 6. So this can't be 4. So this is 2, 5, 6. This is 2, 4, 5, 6. So it's all of them. 1 in this box can't be there. So it's in any of those. So this can't be 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is only 7, 8, or 9, actually. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. 1, 2. I'm not seeing any. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. I'm not seeing anything here that is appointing anything. The only 2 digits I haven't marked here are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's no 3 or 6 here. There's no 1 there. There's no 1 there either because of the X-wing on 1s. That's not a 1 because of that 1. And if I turn on the pencil mark checker again, okay, I've missed some stuff. What have I missed? Right, this can't be a 5. What? That's a naked single. I don't like it. So this cell couldn't be a 1 because of the X-wing. Can't be 2. Can't be 3. Can't be 4. Can be 5. Can't be 6, 7, 8, or 9. That's a 5. Okay, which means this is not the 5. That's the 5. It takes 5 out of there. 6 is in one of those 2 now. There's no 5 here. 5 now isn't here, so this is 5, which means this isn't 5. This is 5, which means that's 2. The 2 looks up taking 2 out of those, and the 2 and the 2 means this is the 1, which by X-wing makes that the 1 because that's the 2. This is not a 1. And I can get rid of the colouring. I'm not a fan of things like just spot a naked single like that. But it's what this puzzle had. So, okay. Now, the problem is now I've got so many pencil marks, it's going to be hard to solve everything. It's going to be hard to spot everything. The 1 makes that the 7, which makes that the 8, and I'm broken the puzzle. So where did I go wrong here? This 5 has to be correct. So I can take 5 out of here. I can take 2 and 5 out of here. The 5 takes 5 out of here, which has to make this the 5, which has to be correct, which has to make this the 2, which has to be correct. So I'm going to turn off the conflict checker is off, but it's still showing pencil marks, possibly because I rolled the pencil mark checker back. Anyway, this is now showing this is the 1 and this is the 2. So this isn't the 1 and this is the 1. I think I got that backwards somehow. This is the 1, which makes this the 7 and this the 1. This is a 7, 8, and these are 2, 3, 4. Okay. There's no 7 here, so 6 and 5. being quite stumped by this puzzle has not helped me, but I'm not a fan of that. Anyway, we'll get rid of these yellow marks. What a terrible solve I've shown you. There's no 2 here. There's no 2 here. So this is a 4-6 pair. So this is the 9, this is the 2, this is the 5. The 2 comes out of here. There's no 1 in either of those. So there's a 9 in one of those 2 for the row. So that's not a 9. That's a 7-8 pair for the column. So that's the 9. No 9 there. The 9 looks down, making that the 2, that the 6, which makes that the 8 and that the 9. The 6 takes 6 out of there, but there's something going on in this column. The 8 makes that the 3, which makes that the 6, which makes that the 7, which makes that the 8. But the 3 looks down, making that the 2, which makes that the 4, which makes that the 3. The 8 looks down, making that the 7 and that the 8. The 4 looks up, making that the 1 and that the 4. It was that naked single 5 that was the problem. The 6 makes that the 4 and that the 6. The 4 and the 6 look across, making that the 3, which makes that the 4. There's no 3 or 4 here. This is a 6-7, and the 6 makes that the 7 and that the 6. The 3 looks down, making that the 4 and that the 3. The 4 looks down, making that the 2 and that the 4. The 9 looks across, making that the 7 and that the 9. And the 7 looks across, making that the 6 and that the 7. So my time was terrible, but what I didn't notice was that was a naked single. But at the time I was looking at it, I suppose I knew that this row and this row were the ones that were going to be restricted, but this column didn't have much in it, I didn't think. Like there was no pointing pairs. All I had was the 3 and the 6. I suppose, was this a 1-4 pair? I don't think it was. So I think this was the 1-4 pair. So this being a naked single did not feel, I mean, couldn't be 1, couldn't be 2, couldn't be 3, couldn't be 4, couldn't be 6, couldn't be 7, 8, 9. It is there because we did have this 7, 8, 9 triple from that 8, but it was that, yeah, it took me way too long to see. Hopefully you saw it faster. Let me know let me know if you found another way through, or if that was the only way through. Let me know how in the comments below how long it took you to spot it. Sorry it took me so long. And sorry I made mistakes after that. And using the tools at your disposal to figure out how to solve a puzzle, I have no problem with that at all. I'm not competing. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series. And as always, good luck with your solving.